Welcome to our Devos, where this week we have tackled that question, am I growing? What's that mean to you? Like, are you growing in your faith? Are you growing as a believer? Are you getting closer to Jesus than you were? And one of the questions that you will ask yourself to show that you're really trying to grow and trying to get closer to him is this: do you care about your impact? It's a thought. It's an idea for something that I'm working on, a project that I'm working on. And I can't shake it. This is how I pick what I'm going to write about when it comes to, because I write books and different things. And so if I have an idea in my mind, I don't keep a journal of ideas, little ideas. For a book, if the idea stays with me, I will write about it, okay? And this is the idea I've had for years. And I heard it first from Carey Nieuwhof on one of his podcasts. And he says, as a person, your whole life is going to be summed up after you pass away by a preacher that hopefully knew you well. And they're going to write and summarize your entire life on 2 typed pages. That's it. That's all you get. 2 typed pages at the most. And when I say typed, I'm talking you really only get 1 page because we cut our pages in half and put them in the Bible. That's a little secret. All right. So you're getting 1 page of everything about your life, everything, all of it. Okay. Do you care about what is said about you when you die? Do you care about that at all? I'm haunted by this thought. I really, really am. Because the people that know you the best, the people that are around you all the time, they are going to be the ones that give that information. And right now, if you were to die, what would that information be? What would that look like? Would they say, oh man, he loved his family, he was devoted to them, you always wanted to be around him, you always wanted to have him around, or are you going to be one of those people that people are going to struggle to find something nice to say about you at the end of your life? I know that's harsh to hear. And I know if you're listening to this, there's a good chance you don't fall into that category. But as a person that's done hundreds and hundreds of funerals, been involved with them over the years of 18 years of doing this, it happens, okay? It's not rare that Pastor Mike or me or Pastor Ron will go and talk to somebody and say, tell me about your loved one. Tell me about your dad. Tell me about your sister. And they'll say, oh, they had, they really loved the Steelers. I mean, they loved going hunting. And all those things are good. Don't hear anything bad. But what I'm saying is, what do you want the first thing that people to say about you when you're dead? What do you want the first thing that comes off of out of their mouth and out of their mind when they think of you after you're gone? So one of the questions that you want to ask yourself as you're maturing is, do I care about the impact I'm making in those around me, in the life of those around me? Do I care about the impact I'm leaving on this world? Do I care about any of those things? Jesus, and this verse is one of my favorites, but Jesus, after speaking at the Sermon on the Mount, really gives a beautiful word picture of the way the life of those who follow him should look. And he says in Matthew chapter 5, verse 16, he says, in the same way, let your light shine before others so that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father who is in heaven. I think a lot of us, we tend to stop right around here. We say, I want everyone to see that I'm good. But the problem is that's not quite far enough. You see, you want the people around you to look at you, see your good works, and think of it solely as a reflection of the God who's called you and placed a calling on your life. That's what I want my life to be like. I want it to start with my kids and my wife. I want the people that know me closest to love me the best. I don't want to be as well loved by people that don't really know me. And unfortunately, in our culture, that's become the easiest thing to do. Is you can be a well-loved person by millions of people that love you, the content you produce, the things you say, and the music that you make. But behind the scenes, you have this hollow experience with people because it's not real. I mean, all of us can look good, but few of us can say that because of Jesus, we are good to those around us. And that's my goal. That came from Mark Batterson that came up with that idea. He said, I want to be known best and loved most by those that are closest to me. And I could not think of a better way to want to live your life. So my question is this: what kind of an impact do you want to make on those directly around you? What kind of an impact do you want to make with those directly around you in their relationship with Jesus? Do you want their life to be different because of your love for God? If you do, I think you're growing. If it bothers you that maybe some of those things are off, well, thank God that you know now, because there's still time to focus on how that eulogy is going to shake out. You still have control of that. So start today.